You went without me.
Nice to see you too, Tiger.
I can't believe you went to London without me.
Look, when my brother asked me to go, I just went. Is that such a problem?
Yeah. And you just packed your bag and disappeared. Now that you're back, you didn't even give me a souvenir.
But I did get you a souvenir.
You did?
Do you like it?
I hate you.
Aw, I love you too, honey.
So, what are we reviewing?
Well, someone sent me a copy of number 6. Tiger? Oh, guess I have to review this by myself. Got me both liking it and at the same time not liking it. But it's only minor. Although this is an anime that was done by Studio Bones, the very studio that gave us the Fullmetal Alchemist series, as well as other well-known titles like Wolf's Rain, Oran High School Host Club, and a few others. Number 6 is set in a world where there are 6 civilizations for people to live in, and one of these is the Utopian city, otherwise known as Number 6. Shion is a young boy who has just recently been accepted into the elite course with his friend Safu. On the day of his 12th birthday, a young boy named Rat, I think the Japanese pronunciation is maybe better, but hey, sneaks into his house. Shion, knowing that Rat is a fugitive, helps the boy despite the fact that the police are after him. When the Bureau of Health finds out, Shion and his family were stripped from their status and thus preventing him from attending the elite course. 4 years later, Shion is working at a park as maintenance, where one day he finds a decayed body of an old man. When it was reported to the news, it reveals that the man was no older than 30. And showing that living in Number 6 is not as ideal as it may appear to be showing. Corruption, lies, and conspiracies. This anime is actually an interesting one, and a good one at that. The plot is interesting, the characters are also developed. We see how Shion experiences life outside of Number 6 and how he develops, as well as his relationship with Rat. Although there were times where the development of the characters were rushed, but still manages to keep me entertained. It also shows that the two main characters have different opinions, where Shion wants to save the people of Number 6, as where Rat wants nothing more than to watch the very city that wronged him to be destroyed. Burning hellfire. I found the relationship between the characters to be very interesting, and it's even more odd when they are both living together, yet have different views in how the relationship develops. Especially Rat. I think he's a very interesting character, especially when he's in his beef persona. The English dub, I have to admit, there were times that I enjoyed it, and other times where I cringed. There are times where I laughed because the voice actor who did Rat speaking in Shakespeare was hilarious.
Give what you must to the poor. My precious ruby. My sapphires. My gold leaf.
I was trying not to laugh, but I bit my tongue while I did, so. That, and when Rat was dressed up as Eve was also funny. Hot. I have to admit, though, when you were doing some of the songs, I sighed in relief when they kept it in the original Japanese dub. The animation is gorgeous, the characters are interesting, even Safu is an interesting character. But the only thing that bothered me about this series is the ending. I thought the ending was rushed, confusing, and if they had a few more episodes, then it would have been better. That and the fact that a few characters and things that I thought were a bit confusing. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but let's just say it might leave some of you sitting there with a rather confused look on your face. I have to admit, the ending probably did leave me with a rather bad taste in my mouth. That, and manages to direct the build-up that was given to us. I have to say, this anime would more or less be directed to the female demographic, since the anime is more focused on the two guys rather than Shion's relationship with Safu.
I don't understand.
Plus, there are a few kisses here. There. Dancing between the two. Not that that's a bad thing, but some guys might not like that type of anime. But if you're more interested in the story than the fact that there are two guys doing the waltz, might seem pretty trivial. This will probably be one of the films I recommend to one of my girlfriends who enjoys the anime like this. Well, that and any guy friends I know that also enjoy this kind of anime. I know my brother isn't going to be one of them though. Although the one question some people might ask me, is the English dub better than the Japanese dub? That's really up to your own preference. But to be on the safe side, watch it subbed and then watch it dubbed. That might make things more interesting. And I'm thinking of making a drinking game out of it, especially for the English dub. For every time that a character calls Mizumi rat, I take a drink from my strawberry daiquiri.
Rat? Rat? Rat.
Rat.
Rat. Rat.
Who's rat?
You lose, rat. Rat. Rat.
Rat.
Some rat. Rat.
Rat. Rat.
Rat.
Rat.
Other than that, it's a good anime to watch and I think you should check it out.